Yeah, so welcome everyone. Today two teams will try to solve the following design challenge, which is to design the next virtual assistant. Both teams will actually be using two different approaches to get from abstract to concrete. The first team will be using a startup approach, whilst the second team will work with a vision and product design method, also called the VIP method. So let's start.
The lean team starts with an approach that is discovery driven. They know that at this point, little is known and much is assumed. Therefore, they start by making a list with their assumptions. After making this list of assumptions, the ones which are most uncertain but also most relevant, those are the ones that are being tested. In this case, people feel comfortable conversing with a robot. Now, the prototyping and testing can start. The insights from each test are used to come up with an iteration and then test again. In this way, assumptions are systematically converted into knowledge, giving concrete shape to a possible solution. When applying the discovery-driven approach, you should not be afraid to just start building something even though the exact requirements are not yet clear and a bit abstract. The other team uses the vision and product design method, also known as the VIP method. This method consists of two phases, the deconstruction and the design phase. They first look at how personal assistants look today, how they interact and in what context, and how they are used. In this way, a deep understanding of the situation is created. This helps to reframe the design challenge and also think of possible future developments. The second part is the design phase. It is the collection of principles, states, trends, and developments of the future product. By clustering the factors and voting on favorable directions, a first vision statement can be created. Following the vision statement, the future interactions are designed, and with those interactions, a product service system is created. Let's try to compare these two methods, and with this, focus on the way they help you to get from abstract to concrete. Because you start testing so early in the process, the lean approach forces you to come up with concrete ideas very quickly. The only abstract part in this process is that you will first work with unverified assumptions. By verifying these assumptions step by step, you come to a concrete and tested solution. Taking this approach means that you have to choose a direction quite early in the process. This makes you go to concrete quite fast, but be aware it might lead to overlooking some important and interesting background information. Don't become fixated on the design direction that is not necessarily the best one. VIP is a method that stays abstract for a long time. It is all about reflecting and understanding the holistic picture. This takes a lot more time than the lean method, but the chances that you become more fixated on one direction from the beginning is smaller. The idea behind this is that if you reframe right, all ideas that follow become interesting. A downside is that you have already invested a lot of time before you can actually validate something concrete with the user itself.
So, to conclude, in this video we discussed two extremes of the spectrum. The lean method becomes concrete very fast, whilst the VIP method stays rather abstract most of the time. We hope by showing you these two extremes, you will find your own balance and manage to become more concrete in your own projects. Thank you for listening.